Another empty morning, same cold light on my skin. I reach for someone who's not there, and I start again. The alarm goes off at 7:03, but nobody wakes up next to me. The pillow still remembers your shape, even though you've been gone for days. I make coffee out of habit now, staring at a quiet house somehow. Every corner feels too wide since you left my life behind, and I tell myself I'm fine, but the mirror knows I'm lying. Another empty morning, another day I try to breathe. All the space you left behind me keeps on haunting me. The sunlight hits the floor the same, but nothing feels the same again. Another empty morning without you here with me. I scroll through pictures on my phone, like they might bring you back home. But every smile we used to share just makes the silence harder to bear. Even the city sounds too loud, like it knows you're not around. And I'm just walking through the noise of a life that lost its voice. I keep pretending I've moved on, but mornings prove me wrong. Another empty morning, another chance I can't replace. Every sunrise feels like memory. I can't escape. I get dressed like nothing's wrong, but I've been broken all along. Another empty morning without your name in my song. Maybe healing takes its time. Maybe hearts don't heal in lines. Maybe some goodbyes don't end, they just repeat again and again. And maybe I will learn to smile without pretending for a while. But right now I'm still holding on to someone who is gone. Another empty morning, but I'm learning how to stand, even when the world still feels like it slipped out of my hands. One day I won't wake up crying. One day I'll understand. Another empty morning will turn into who I am. You said forever so naturally. No silence answers back to me. I keep reaching for what we had, but broken things don't call back. I still know the pattern of your name, written in the cracks of every day. Your coffee cup is gone from the shelf, but somehow you're still everywhere. I hear your voice inside my head, in songs we used to play at midnight. Funny how a heart can understand something's over before goodbye. I've been staring at my phone like it might rewrite the ending, but every second proves me wrong. keep telling me I'll be okay, that time will carry all this pain away. But healing moves so painfully slow when you're the one who had to let go. Every memory pulls me under, every photograph still stings. You were once my favorite future, now you're just a missing piece. I've replayed our final words 100,000 different ways, trying to find a reason you stay. Broken things don't call back, that's the lesson love can teach. Sometimes people become strangers even after everything. I keep reaching through the darkness for a hand that's not mine anymore. But broken things don't call back like maybe one day I'll stop wondering if you think about me too. Maybe one day these empty rooms won't remind me of you. And maybe love isn't losing, maybe it's learning when to leave, even when every part of me still wants to believe. Broken things don't call back, and some stories have to end, not because the love was missing, but because it couldn't bend. Now I'm standing in the silence, learning how to let you go. Broken things don't call back. And this time I won't wait by the phone, I won't chase a shadow that's already gone. If goodbye was the last thing you had to say, I'll carry the pain and walk away. And walk away. I try to listen, try to move on, but every melody drags you along. No matter what I play, it all comes through. Every song sounds like you. I changed the playlist, changed the room, but nothing really changed the truth. The rhythm hits the lyrics, spinning somehow it all leads back again. I hear your voice between the lines in songs that were never ours in time. Even strangers singing on the radio sound like the way you used to know me. I thought silence would help me heal, but music makes it all too real. Every song sounds like you, every beat pulls me in deeper, every note turns into memories I can't escape, I can't delete them. I try to run from what we were, the sound brings back every blur. Every song sounds like you, and I still feel it too. Late at night when the world goes dark, I let the music break my heart. It hurts, but I don't press stop, because you're all the love I've got. Oh, even random background noise feels like it's carrying your voice. Every harmony, every tune somehow leads me back to you. I should let it hurt instead of fighting what I feel. Because some echoes never leave, they just learn how to heal. Every song sounds like you, but I'm learning how to breathe again. Even when the music breaks me, I won't let it win. One day the sound will fade away, and I won't fall apart this way. Every song sounds like you. Every song sounds like you. Your face is still here in my mind, but every day it fades a little more, like a picture left out in the sunlight, fading like a Polaroid. Found an old box hidden in my room, filled with pieces of me and you. Movie tickets, notes, and blurry frames, tiny reminders of our better days. I trace your smile with trembling hands, trying to hold on while I still can. But memories are made to stay forever, no matter how hard we wish they would. I thought I remember every detail, but time keeps stealing little pieces away. We're fading like a Polaroid, colors disappearing into gray. The moments that once felt so vivid, slowly drifting far away. I still see us when I close my eyes, but the picture isn't crystal clear tonight. We're fading like a Polaroid, out of sight. I used to know the sound of your laugh, every word, every little habit. Now I struggle to remember things that once felt impossible to forget. The places where we used to go don't feel the same anymore, like the world kept moving forward while I was standing at the door. It's strange how even heartbreak changes when enough seasons pass you by. We're fading like a Polaroid, edges softening with time. The love that once burned like fire now survives in scattered lines. I still carry pieces of you hidden in the corners of my mind. We're fading like a Polaroid, one memory at a time. Maybe that's what healing looks like. Not forgetting, not pretending, just accepting that some chapters end. And maybe love leaves fingerprints long after the picture disappears, long after the colors fade. We're fading like a Polaroid, but I don't hate the memories now. They remind me that we lived, even if we couldn't work it out. I'll keep the photograph forever, even as the colors lose their light. We're fading pressed play and lost my mind. You're still here between the lines. Every song you used to love, now you're just a ghost in my playlist. I scroll through songs we used to share, like I might find you waiting there. Same old track, same faded sound, but you're nowhere to be found. The lyrics hit a little different now, like they know what we became somehow. Every melody reminds me of a version of us that gave up love. I can't delete what still feels real, even if it hurts the way I feel. You're a ghost in my place. Every beat still calls your name. Every chorus feels like memories that I can't escape. I try to skip the pain away, but you're in every song I play. You're a ghost in my playlist that I can't replace. Late at night I let it loop again. Every track where we begin, before the silence took control. Before you let me go, my headphones hold your afterglow. And every high and every low, and even when I change the sound, you're still the echo hanging around. I thought time would make it fade, but music keeps you replayed. You're a ghost in my playlist, living where the music stays. Every drop, every beat brings you back in ways I can't find a way to stop. The memories that never drop. You're a ghost in my playlist, and I press repeat. Maybe I should change the station, maybe I should let it go. But some voices live inside you, even when they're not your own. And maybe love becomes a soundtrack that you never really lose, just a part of every silence that still belongs to you. Goodbye tonight. And I'm saying goodbye tonight. You said it once, but it never left my mind. Even in the quiet nights, I still hear your goodbye. The moment still plays in slow motion, like a scene I can't erase. You turned away so gently, but it shattered every place. Now every silence feels like you. Every shadow pulls me through, and I swear I hear your voice again when the wind moves through my room. gets louder when I'm alone. I still hear your goodbye in every song I try to play, in every smile I fake at night to keep the pain away. No matter where I go or hide, it follows me inside. I still hear your goodbye, and it won't fade with time. People say that I'll be fine, that I just need a little time, but they don't hear what I hear every time the world goes quiet. Your last words echo softly, like they're trapped inside my chest, and I keep replaying everything that I should have said instead. It's not the love that hurts me now, it's the ending I can't change. Somehow I still hear your goodbye, like a song stuck in my soul. Every night it pulls me back to a place I used to know. Even when I close my eyes, it's the only thing I find. I still hear your goodbye, and it lives inside my mind. Maybe goodbye was never spoken, maybe it just slowly grew between the words we didn't say, between me and you. And maybe time will soften echoes, maybe I will learn to sleep without your voice inside my head, still whispering to me. I still hear your goodbye, but I'm learning how to stay, even when the memories don't seem to fade away. One day you won't control my life, one day I'll be alright, but tonight I still hear your goodbye. If tears could talk, they tell you everything I never said. Every goodbye I couldn't speak, every night I broke instead. I still remember your last look, like a photograph I can't erase. You walked away so quietly, but left a storm inside this place. Now every room feels twice as big, every silence twice as loud. I keep pretending that I'm fine, but my heart keeps calling out. There's a million words inside me that never found their way to you. If tears could talk, they tell you how much I still miss you, how every little memory turns into something I can't get through. If tears could talk, they tell you I tried to be strong, but some hearts keep breaking quietly, long after love is gone. The clock keeps moving on the wall, but somehow time stands still for me. Your shadow lingers in the spaces where our future used to be. I hear your name in random places, feel your presence in the air, and for a second I believe that maybe you'll still be there. But reality comes crashing down because I stopped loving you, but because I finally know some goodbyes don't need answers, some endings don't need reasons why. Your tears could talk. They'd whisper your name one last time, then fall. Goodbye. Goodbye. Every street still knows your name, every song still feels the same. I keep looking for who we used to be, lost between our memories. There's a photograph inside my drawer of two hearts that don't exist anymore. Your smile frozen in a summer frame. While everything around it changed, I still remember that old cafe where we'd spend entire afternoons talking about forever like it couldn't break, like forever was something we could choose. Now I'm tracing shadows in the dark, trying to find where we fell apart. I'm lost between our memories, somewhere between then and now, between the promises we made and the silence that we found. I keep running through the moments that refuse to set me free. I'm still lost between our memories, you and me. The city feels much colder these days, even sunshine seems to fade away. I see your face in crowded rooms, then realize it's someone new. Everyone says I should move on, like it's something simple I can do. But how do I leave behind a chapter when every page still leads to you? Some nights I almost hear your voice, like the past is calling out my name. I'm lost between our memories, caught inside a beautiful mistake, holding on to pieces of a story that I know I can't remake. Every heartbeat keeps reminding me of everything we used to be. I'm still lost between our memories. Maybe love doesn't disappear, maybe it just changes shape. Maybe some people leave our lives but never really go away. And maybe healing isn't forgetting, maybe it's learning how to live with the echoes of a goodbye you never wanted to give. I'm lost between our memories, but I can feel the morning light breaking through the darkness slowly. After all these sleepless nights, though your shadow still surrounds me, it doesn't own my destiny. I'm not living in the past forever, but tonight I'm still lost between our memories. The sky is turning gold again, another day comes to an end, and I'm watching colors fade into blue. One more sunset without you. We used to chase the evening light from rooftops high above the city lines. You'd hold my hand do is stop and think how something beautiful can disappear without a warning, without a sound. I never thought I'd miss the little things more than the grandest memories. One more sunset without you, one more night to make it through. The stars still shine above this town, but they don't feel the way they used to. Every color in the sky reminds me of your eyes, and every sunset breaks my heart in two. One more sunset without you. I still drive past our favorite place, where we watch the seasons slowly change. The empty bench is standing there, like it's waiting for us to. Everybody says that time will heal, but some wounds don't disappear so easily. When someone becomes a memory before you're ready to let them go. The world keeps moving all around me, but part of me is standing still. One more sunset without you, one more dream that won't come true. The horizon keeps on calling me back to moments I can't undo. Every shadow that appears feels like you're almost here, then fades away with the evening view. One more sunset without you. Maybe somewhere you're watching too. Maybe the sky still reminds you of the nights we promised we'd never end. And maybe someday I won't look back at every sunset we once had and wish I could live them all again. One more sunset without you, but I'm finally learning how to breathe through the ache you left behind, through the space beside me. Though the daylight disappears and your memory still lives here, I'll keep moving toward the morning truth. After all this time, it's still one more sunset without you. Without you. If missing you had a color, it would be every shade of blue, painted in the quiet moments that still belong to you. The world looks different without your light. Even daytime feels like night. I see your shape in passing cars, in every street, in every star. I try to wash the feeling away, but it stays with me every day, like a picture that won't fade, no matter how much time I gave. And I never knew goodbye could have so many shades inside. The color of missing you is painted all over my heart. Every memory turns into a brushstroke in the dark. I try to fill the empty space, but nothing seems to take Your presence lingers in the air, like invisible ink on the walls that only my sadness recalls. Even silence has a tone since the day you left me alone. It's not black, it's not white, it's every color of the night. And every sunset feels the same, like it's whispering your name. The color of missing you is brighter than I wanna see. It paints itself in every dream that still belongs to me. I close my eyes but you stay near, in shades of love and quiet fear. The color of missing you is all I see. Maybe time will change the palette, maybe pain will lose its tone. Maybe one day I'll wake up and not feel so alone. But right now, every moment still feels like you're here somehow. In every shade I live in, and every color now. The color of missing you is slowly softening with time, but it still paints every corner of this broken heart of mine. And even if it fades one day, there's a truth it won't undo. The color of missing you was always you. Was always you. You're only a memory away, yet somehow a million miles from me. There's a space I can't cross tonight, the distance between heartbeats. We used to finish every sentence like we shared the same mind. Now I'm talking to your shadow in the silence every night. The city lights are blurred by rain as I stare through my window pane, wondering if you're looking up too, at the same dark sky I do. It's strange how someone can feel so close and so far away at the same time. The distance between heartbeats feels wider than the ocean tonight. You're somewhere on the other side of a love we couldn't keep alive. I can still feel your touch, like an echo in my skin. But the distance between heartbeats won't let me reach you again. I keep your sweater in my closet, though your scent is almost gone. A small reminder of a chapter I thought would last much longer. Everybody says keep moving, but some roads circle back around. And every step I take away from you still feels like standing still somehow. I never thought forever could end in just a few words. The distance between heartbeats is measured by the tears I hide, by every dream that wakes me up, looking for you by my side. So between heartbeats wins again. Maybe we're just two stars now, shining in different skies, close enough to see each other, too far apart to collide. Maybe love doesn't disappear, maybe it changes shape and form, living quietly inside us long after it's gone. The distance between heartbeats still hurts more than I can explain, but I'm learning how to carry it without breaking every day. And though you'll always be a part of me, like a song that never ends, the distance between heartbeats is where I finally learn how to love you and let you go. You held my hand like nothing changed, looked in my eyes the same old way. But somewhere between your smile and goodbye was the night you changed your mind. We were driving through the city lights, windows down, chasing summer skies. You were laughing at the things I'd say, like you'd never leave, like you'd always stay. I remember every little sign, the way your silence started growing wide. But I was busy holding on to us while you were learning how to let go. I didn't see the ending coming, even when it was written on your face. You were already gone before you left. The night you changed your mind was the night I lost my way. Everything we built together started drifting far away. You said nothing lasts forever, like it was supposed to ease the pain. But the night you changed your mind, nothing felt the same. Now your picture's just another frame, and your number feels so far away. But every room still carries echoes of the promises we made. Sometimes I still wake up at 3, thinking you'll be right next to me. Then reality comes crashing in like waves against a sinking dream. I keep replaying every moment, trying to find where we went wrong. But love shouldn't feel like solving riddles. The night you changed changed your mind still plays inside my head sometimes, like a movie I can't turn off or leave behind. But I'm learning how to heal now, learning how to face the light, though a piece of me still lives inside. The night you changed your There were words stuck in my throat, things I never let you know. Now they haunt me every night, the words we never said. We used to talk until sunrise, like nothing in the world could end. But somewhere in between the laughter, we started drifting as friends. I noticed how your silence grew in places we used to run to, but I kept quiet, scared to lose the only love I ever knew. And now it's too late to fix it, but it's never too late to feel it. It's the words we never said that echo in my head tonight. All the things I held inside that I should have said before goodbye. If I had just one more chance, I'd tell you everything I kept. But now we're just two broken hearts with words we never said. I still imagine what you'd say if we met on another day. Would you still look at me the same, or turn and walk away? The memories feel incomplete, like unfinished melodies. Every moment left unsaid, still living inside of me. I replay it all in silence, hoping it will change the past. It's the words we never said that cut the deepest when you're gone. The conversations in my mind that I keep holding on. If love was just a little braver, maybe we would still be here. But now it's just an empty space filled with everything I feel. Maybe we were both too scared to say what we truly meant. Maybe silence became the language that we both just couldn't end. And now I carry every sentence that never made it to your heart, like a story left unfinished before it even got to start. It's the words we never said that still refuse to let me go. Every time I try to heal, they come back soft and slow. If I could turn back every moment, I'd rewrite the way we end. But all I have are empty echoes of words we never said. I still everything felt like it would never end. That's where our story ended. We wrote our names in summer air, like nothing else could ever compare. You looked at me like I was home. Now I'm standing here alone. The colors fade, but don't erase the way you smiled, the way you stayed. Even if it was never real, it still hurts the way it feels. And I keep searching for a reason, but some endings have no sign. That's where our story ended, right in the middle of forever. We didn't see it coming, we just lost it all together. Now I replay every moment like I can't change what we became. But that's where our story ended, and nothing feels the same. The streetlights still remember us, the way we laughed, the way we trusted. But time moves on without regret, leaving pieces I can't forget. I thought that love would always win, but some chapters just begin to fade out slowly on their own, until you're left with only stone. No warning, no goodbye scene, just the end of what we dreamed. That's where our story ended, between the truth and what we planned. I'm still holding broken pages that slipped right through my hands. And every night I try to fix it, but the past won't let me stay. That's where our story ended, in the quiet it made. Maybe endings don't feel final, maybe they just drift apart, like two lines that once were parallel and slowly fall into the dark. And maybe I will learn to see it as something I survived, but right now I'm still reliving the moment love died. That's where our story ended, but I still feel it in my chest, like a book I can't stop reading, even when I know the rest. One day I'll stop pretending that we were meant to stay. But that's where our story ended, and I'm learning to walk away. The sky was already turning gray, but you were already far away. I felt the storm before it came. You left before the rain. We stood there under broken clouds. You said you had to leave somehow. Your voice was calm, your eyes looked tired, like love had slowly lost its fire. I watched you turn into the street, no hesitation in your feet, and I was frozen in the air, like I was never really there. And I swear I felt it coming, even when I didn't wanna see. You left wind is whispering your name through empty streets and window frames. Every sound feels twice as loud in a world that lost its ground. I thought that I could hold on tight, but some goodbyes don't need a fight. They just unfold in quiet ways until there's nothing left to save. And I keep replaying moments where I should have known the truth. You left before the rain, before I had the chance to break, before I even understood that we were more than I could save. Now every storm that passes through feels like it's still connected to you. You left before the rain, and I'm still standing in the blue. Maybe I was holding on too long to something already gone. Maybe love can disappear without making a sound at all. But I still feel you in the wind, and every change the sky begins like you never really left me, just faded into everything. You left before the rain, but I still wait for thunder's call. Like if the sky